Welcome everyone. We are the Grin Brothers, and we're monsters.
I just bombed
we are
hobbits.
just outright the villains.
Yes, and it's hilarious.
Oh, Treebeard just gone straight up to fight me.
Oh, he is not doing well. Turns out Treebeard is ineffective against the giant flaming demon.
I am almost dead already though.
Yeah, but Treebeard's dead, so it doesn't really matter. Kill 50 hobbits till they're on Gandalf.
How did not the giant Balrog and killing all these ends and killing all the other people lure Gandalf out before?
Yeah, you think Gandalf would have been on the front line?
Again, the problem is they all decided to split up for some strange reason.
Well, apparently.
Will be stronger alone. No, that's the complete opposite. Oh, these hobbits are training. In fact, Balrog's almost dead with hobbits.
That's impressive.
Oh, it's because my heal as Balrog is terrible.
Probably not a heal. Probably like a
Just a raw.
AoE like boost. I can't imagine the power of it.
Well, the troll does.
I guess, but like trolls,
I cannot actually hit these guys.
they're too small. They're hitboxes.
This was a terrible idea, honestly. I killed the Treebeard real quickly, and then these hobbits are just owning me. No. So yeah, what have you been doing lately? Or, you know, something you just want to talk about?
So I've done some editing. I'm also going to die of hobbits, I think.
Will the water kill me?
Balrog has died
Yes.
to a puddle.
Sorry, I had to find out.
No, it's respectable. I too was curious if the Balrog would die to a whole 2 inches of water.
And it turns out, yes.
Maybe we really are in the Animus. What is it called?
Animus.
It sounds wrong.
I know.
Sounds like I'm saying it wrong. I love the way these guys ragdoll. It's just... they knew what they were doing. It's just too funny. Backstabbing
We're a
them,
family-friendly channel, you know.
backstabbing them is also hilarious because you just throw them aside. Okay, Gandalf is all that.
You know, what if we all killed...
Oh hey, the eagles!
And so the eagle just grabbed one ring, threw it into the volcano.
He doesn't look right.
Again, we decided to
Oh, he's just there.
Nah.
No, I don't know who it was wanting me to play as, but... Gandalf's dead.
That was a great finale.
I think that's it.
Come on, the final battle should have been against Sam. This is a very short final episode. I thought there was going to be more than that. It seemed like an epic finale, and then it's just like...
I mean, it was, but I just backstabbed him.
No, like even then, it's just...
For this happy race. Their hobbit holes are now tombs, their party trees kindling, and those who survive are now enslaved by the Dark Lord.
Again, we should have had the final battle against Sam.
Was in the end no match for the fury of the orcs.
Which I think is
It now
incorrect.
serves as a bonfire, into which halfling bodies are thrown. Even the great wizard Gandalf could not stand before the Dark Lord. He has fallen and cannot be restored. His purpose.
Gandalf, what comes after Grey and White.
Fight in this war shall
The
now
dead.
become the final victims. Their homes shall be burnt, and the future of their children shall be sacrificed upon.
Or, you know,
Sauron's
until another
true
country
war.
comes to age,
Death
like...
and ruin are all that shall remain. For the Dark Lord's cruelty will know no.
It's weird, because the finale of the other version didn't require the, It didn't seem like the scout made it end any quicker.
Can I point out that this entire thing is wrong anyway, because we never brought the Sauron back.
No, we never did.
We stopped him at every point.
And again, I don't understand the end goal of Sauron. Congratulations, you now have a desolate wasteland. What are you going to do with it? Like, we never get to understand what does Sauron like to do. What are his hobbies? You know, what's his end objective? He just likes jewelry, but he likes the most plainest, boring-looking jewelry possible.
Maybe he just likes killing children.
But at this point, there's going to be no one left for him to kill.
If Shadow of Mordor is anything to go off, he seems to get off on killing people's families in front of them, which doesn't end well for him, ever.
No.
I don't know why he does it. You would have thought after the first time he killed them, they came back for revenge, died but didn't die, and became an eternal wraith of death.
Yeah, and I understand...
How do you screw up that much? How do you kill someone and turn them into an eternal wraith of vengeance?
I understand a villain who likes to destroy, it's just evil for the sake of evil. But eventually there's a point where you got to question, well, what's the end goal for you? What are you going to do when you have destroyed everything? There's nothing left at that point.
It's like Joker. Like, he likes chaos and destruction, but...
Yeah, but he's also
there's no point ending the world to him, because what's the point?
Well, it's like how often Joker gets beaten by, in like a world without Batman. It serves no point for him. His whole point is the constant cycle. Literally the comics industry.
Yeah, he strives for that conflict. And without that conflict, there's no point, because there's no fun.
Yeah. Congratulations, whoever is in charge of the Urks. It certainly wasn't Sauron. He got unelected.
No, we made a union and backstabbed Sauron, I assume.
The Scouts now rule.
I'd also like to
with
point
an
out,
invisible fist.
in this entire game, not once did we actually see Sauron.
Nah.
Because we never played as him, we never fought against him. He just didn't... He doesn't exist. He's dead. He's just dead.
In the end, Sam rises up for a revolution. Again, why the flip does there no Sam? Again, the other Lord of the Rings game had you use Frodo and Sam to beat Gollum as a final battle.
In the end, the entire Urk army fell apart because Sam is a rogue. And he just backstabbed
also, there's
everyone.
no mention of Gollum being dead.
Nope. Gollum, too, was a rogue.
And Gollum was killing the Urks long before.
Yep, because he's a scout. He's got backstab. When in doubt, they're a scout, and they just backstab.
The final battle was very anticlimactic looking. It's just a field and no one's there, and suddenly you see a body fall down, and then disappearing again. It's just everyone going invisible.
Someone being backstabbed as they both moonwalk across the terrain and then vanish into the ether again. Occasionally, one of them runs out of invisibility juice, so just throws a grenade at the floor.
In a desperate attempt.
And just runs in a circle till they can grenade and turn invisible again.
The Eagles just watched because they were, jerks and didn't want to participate.
Everyone died because an elephant came on the field and they just... One guy tried riding it and just everyone died. Just everyone's dead.
And none of the other armies knew what to do because they just relied on the scout to win all the battles.
There were no scouts.
So the opposing two armies decided to make peace because they couldn't fight anymore properly.
We can't backstab
so
either.
The warriors, the thieves, and the archers of both the Sauron's army, the army formerly known as Sauron's army, and the Fellowship, all decided to settle down and just have a peaceful life from that on. So the characters who survived included Merry and Pippin.
I know, because they're probably scouts as well.
Okay, so it's...
Actually, no, because the halflings didn't even have scouts.
No. So Sam, Merry, Pippin, and are the survivors, and only named character survivors. Or the elf woman who got married to Aragorn in the end, you never got to kill her.
Also, there's
she's
no
alive.
mention of Greenbeard, Brownbeard.
Yeah.
What? Not Beard, but the wizards. There's several other wizards that just aren't mentioned.
Yeah. So.
It doesn't matter. That was Gandalf just died. That was it. Balrog's also canonically dead because he fell in a puddle. I'd like to point out that the puddle can technically... It didn't even come up to his knees and he died. The other people
his dewclaw got wet.
You can argue, okay, yeah, it's deep enough that they could technically drown. I think the Balrog would struggle drowning if he tried. He would really have to try.
Just purposely trying to drown himself to death.
Balrog, what are you doing?
Okay, So, what were you going to talk about? Or should we just go on to the, what are our thoughts on the game?
I did some editing of Underlords.
Okay. Yeah, for more Raphael Presents, I assume.
Yeah.
You got a lot of Raphael Presents in the works.
I kind of don't. Like, I looked at what I have to edit, and it's like, not really that much.
Well, we haven't even begun uploading the Raphael Presents you've given me yet, so... that's for the break week.
That's not my problem. That's already done.
Mm.
Like,
You still have to name them.
Yeah, I know, but, like, it's not really my problem. I think I put effort into naming these things.
Did we unlock anything else?
No.
There's nothing else.
That's the game. There's an online, which I think is defunct.
No third campaign. Not sure what it'd entail anyway.
But yeah, I started it with... I was like, oh, well, my headset mic works fine, so I can just record using that. And the audio is awful. It's very echoey and tinny.
Yeah.
And I managed to sort my PC out, because I thought my headset had died. But it turned out it was just one of the cables inside the computer was loose, so the USB ports didn't work. So I fixed that, and I was like, well, I've got some more stuff I can do with it, so I'll record some more. But for continuity's sakes, I used my headset mic again, and it is still just awful. But
like that Discord chat between the members of Organisation 13.
It sounds like I'm speaking into a tin. And I don't know why.
You're showing off that we've actually got tin food still left over.
We're
We're surviving because we bought all the tin food.
flexing my tinned goods. Sounds weird. I'm not going to say that again.
Well, it's better than flexing the fact that you've got toilet paper.
And otherwise, on the topic of just killing everyone, me and...
Because that's a natural segue.
I mean, I know I've probably used his real name before, but...
Dokir?
No. Tipsy.
Okay.
We've been playing Tera Online, and we are not the good guys.
Is this the game that I keep overhearing you constantly commenting, wow, there is no clothes on this character. These aren't practical clothing.
Yeah.
You're just constantly keeping me up at night, fashion critiquing these people.
I mean, I'm supposed to be a warrior. I have no shield, no block button, poison blades, and for some reason they refused to give me a pair of trousers that cover both my legs. Just always got one leg exposed. I don't know why. But, and Tipsy's outfit, he's a wizard, and currently...
Isn't he like the rhino?
Yeah,
guy?
he's one of... He's built his character to be like a rhino.
Which is funny enough, and I actually kind of, with a series I was considering,
but,
fictionally making the aliens were actually based off, rhino humanoids or things.
That's fair.
It was really odd to hear a rhino species in a fantasy game.
Well, they're supposed to be, like, I guess, bulky demons, but you can have a horn set that makes them look like a rhino. But, like, he's supposed to be a wizard, and his coat is buttoned up until it gets down to his junk, where it just spreads open for everyone to see. No reason!
Honestly, from what I know of Tipsy, it kind of fits him.
Yeah. But, like, we just go around killing things. We don't read the plot. We have not, like... We don't care. We just...
At least you're not the chosen one this time. You're instead friends of the chosen one.
I mean, to be fair, we could be the chosen one. We've not read. We just walk up to whoever's got the red question mark above their head.
Playing an RPG as an illiterate.
And mash F.
Can you beat an MMO as an illiterate?
We just go to wherever the red question mark is, hit the F button until we get a quest that says kill something.
So you're constantly paying to respect?
For some reason, F is my accept button, or interact button. I don't know why.
That seems a bit of... strange ring. Fudge! What? It means yes in my language. In my culture, it means yes.
But, like,
fudge.
We just go around killing things. We don't care what happens. We don't care about... Like, the plot has, like, someone betraying your people, and you kill him, and then, like, one of the women that's on your team is actually the goddess, and she gives you a sword which you don't get to equip, and also the sword is bigger than my character. and then she just vanishes, but then she's still in the city, and you can just talk to her, and no one seems to care. It's just like, oh, the goddess lives amongst us.
And I will destroy this world with my laser cannon.
Also,
and, hey, Sycamore, your friend's trying to destroy the world. Can you show me your Pokedex?
Like,
Sycamore, please.
For ages, we were calling the villain, I guess spoiler warnings, if no one cares. We were calling the villain Samuel, but his name is Samael. It's like, why? Why not just call him Samuel? He's just a human. He's just a dude.
I hope people really like this screen, by the way.
And, like, oh, don't worry, I'll do something to entertain.
Yeah, Jadji, just throw up clips. Is Tera a Raphael presenter, or is he just
not yet?
I'll just throw up some clips of Tera then. Just random stuff of Tera.
But like,
give an example of what you mean about your apparently inability to equip proper trousers.
Like during one part of the quest line in one of the areas, we were just running around killing lollies. Like that, just mass murder.
You mean much how we've been mass murdering midgets this entire time?
Hobbits. Liam, please, use the correct nomenclature. We may have made them extinct, but we can't be racist.
Well, the society that remained after all the scouts and Sauron are dead.
Maybe
Sauron's not even dead. Sauron's just unelected. He's just sitting in a shack somewhere, really glum, occasionally trying to look on, I don't know, their eBay equivalent for jewellery.
Realising he has no hobbies, he enters depression. The other...
Sauron wants to just phone up and chat with a friend, but gets the sad news that Balrog's dead. What? How? He stepped in a puddle.
Saruman is literally the only one alive.
No, Saruman got killed by a scout. We already went over this pretty well.
He did. Yeah, I got completely destroyed. I guess the mouth?
Yeah, so there's the mouth, but, you know, he's kind of like feeling awkward because he's like, yeah, but I got things to do. You know, there's not really much of a leader at the moment, so, you know. I've kind of in a big
like to
position.
imagine Ratbag is like the leader of the Orcs.
Yeah, Ratbag. Yeah, Ratbag is the Prime Minister of Middle Earth. he helps cultivate the peaceful times that they now live in.
He created a council with the three hobbits, Sam, Pippin, and Merry, and they just like make decisions together and lead.
It's basically the Shire, but it's just worldwide. Look, I really think that we should reintroduce 11 Seas. We have enough food now, we can bring back 11 Seas.
But we never know if there's going to be a dangerous plague of some sort.
Most of the debates are about food.
Someone's trying to teach Sauron knitting to give him some more hobbies. It's going very difficult because he's got metal claws for hands. It's very impractical. But yeah, basically, we just commit mass murder and pretend we're listening to the plot. But here's the weird thing about Tera.
Literally what we did, just entire playthrough.
Yes. There is so much weird stuff in Tera that I don't think gets explained.
You just said you were committing lowly genocide.
Yeah, that was one of the normal things, believe it or not. Like, we were in this temple dungeon, right? And there were like big monsters in there.
Yes.
And killed this monster. And then I just happened to pan my camera up. And this, as far as I can tell, this thing isn't mentioned in any of the quests. I don't pay enough attention to know for sure, but at no point did any of the quests say, investigate the giant pulsating mass of flesh and bones on the ceiling. Because there was one just there. And I was like, why? It's got like a face and everything. It wasn't an enemy. I couldn't attack it. It's just there. And like, there's this one area. Main quest doesn't take you there. It's a whole pirate dungeon. Why? It's not a dungeon. It's just an area of pirates that no one acknowledges.
Gosh, I wish you could talk about this during actually exciting gameplay.
There was another place where, like, there was this giant dome with a tree in it filled with liquid and a bunch of tubes coming out of it.
Don't you like that? You know, interesting areas that are optional.
That don't get explained. There was we entered a dungeon as well, and it's like this mountain trail that you climb up. It's supposed to be like a pilgrimage.
Yeah.
We killed the deity creature at the end of it, and then like there's this big pond, and then like the goddess statue at the end. And in this pond, there is just like a completely different world down there. There's like giant mushrooms that glow, and like massive. I mean, like if my character's like that, these fish were like that, and they've got like these like.
It sounds like someone had assets for a bunch of different games that were all unfinished, and I thought, look, we can't just keep starting projects and not finishing them. Just throw it all together.
Seriously, it's like there's so much cool stuff that is just neglected. It's there, and that's cool, but you don't have anything to go with it. Like, at least say, oh yeah, we have giant monster fish.
Have you talked to Al? He's the flesh creature on the ceiling.
Thank you, Al. Like, I don't... It's so...
Your hat's stupid. He's very critical.
At least I can wear a hat. You're upside down. Your face just points at the floor all day. Like,
I'm a big fan of armour, Sauron. Have you considered trying to be a blacksmith?
It's also really
there isn't
weird.
As much use of it anymore ever since they stopped wars.
Right, the other thing, last thing I'll mention is it's really weird how clearly they make sexy armour. That's like clearly half of what Tera is. Just look at these scantily clad lollies. I think you should be on the FBI watch list at this point, but
It depends. I kind of thought it was just assumed it was Korean.
I think it is Korean.
That is unsurprising.
It's every Korean MMO summed up, really.
You ever tried out onigiri?
No.
Okay.
But like leveling up,
Yeah.
the way it works is you start off in scantily clad armor.
Yes.
The next set of gear you get
Kind of makes more sense starting off.
is a recolor of your previous gear.
Disappointing, but
And then you go into a new set of gear, which gave me more clothing. Still, I'm like level 40, still don't have a second trouser leg. But every like second set of levels is a recolor of your last gear.
okay.
And I don't know why.
Pad it out.
Like, maybe, but like, there's not that many levels.
Look, they needed to have more time spent on all the other stuff that they've put in.
The stuff that's just there. What does it do? No, it's there. But yeah, that's basically all I've really done.
You know, I kind of feel like we don't even really need to sum up Lord of the Rings Conquest. I think we've kind of made it quite evident our thoughts on Lord of the Rings Conquest. Like, we'd summed it up already, effectively, before when we finished the game. It's really fun and simple premise. Scouts are broken. Please nerf. Or buff everyone else up a bit. Or at least give it so that scouts don't immediately take off your entire health bar in a single stealth
Balance
attack.
it the Dota way, where everyone's just broken.
Give a new art style to it.
Yeah.
So, like, this needs to be, you know, go watch the video, get Donkey's Halo 1 versus Halo 1 remasters or video,
Yeah.
you know. Things need to be visually clear. And honestly, it could work really well as its own IP sort of thing. I mean,
Yeah.
technically it was Battlefront, and now, although I think that only really exists nowadays as Star
really.
Wars Battlefront.
Yeah.
But, you know, make a fantasy Battlefront without loot boxes.
Make a
with
Warhammer game out of this. Not 40k. I mean, you can do 40k.
classic Warhammer.
But like Warhammer,
Just-
Warhammer would be
I would
great.
love to play as the Lizardmen in a game like this.
I'd like to play as Skaven in a game.
Mm.
Just please. But yeah,
Yeah, it's really good. I had a lot of fun with it.
I'm glad we spent like 20 minutes just stood on the screen.
Honestly, honestly, we've had a fun time just doing this. I
It's
wish
not-
we actually could converse about this whilst there was gameplay.
It's
but
not even a screen that I can green screen.
Mm.
I mean, I could try.
Yeah, have fun editing. So yeah, so next time we'll see you, we'll either be dipping underwater or trying to cram little animals into balls. I'm honestly not sure which we're going to do.
Neither of those are going to be short.
No. All of our playthroughs this year have been pretty short,
gonna
but
be
our
great.
next two are pretty lengthy.
Get to play long. Subnautica's especially going to be challenging because like a lot of it's going to require off-screen grinding for loot.
Yeah, it does have an ending though.
And like, okay, this would have been great whilst we were in quarantine, but we won't be. Maybe. I don't know. We might still be in quarantine. We needed to shut up.
Yeah, but this is a 25-minute episode of just you talking about Tera.
And
us talking about how the utopia that gets invented after this dark AU, and somehow
this is probably like the best universe we've created, considering I normally create things like Uncle Mimic.
And Grin Dude.
To be fair, you didn't help with Grin Dude. You didn't try to stop anything. In fact, you kept egging it on.
What?
You're not getting out of this blame-free. But like, comment, and subscribe for more, for whatever we play next. I don't know what we're doing.
Okay. Cheerio!